girl went back to Napoli because she missed the scenery, the native dances and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong. Hey, mambo, mambo, Italiano. Hey, mambo, mambo, Italiano. Go, go, go. You mixed up Siciliano. All you Calabrese do the mambo like a crazy with a hey, mambo. Don't want a tarantella. Hey, mambo. No more mozzarella. Hey, mambo, mambo, Italiano. Try an enchilada with the fish bacalada. Then a hey, gumba. I love it how you dance rumba. But take some advice, paisano. Learn how to mambo. If you're gonna be square, you ain't gonna wear a hey, mambo, mambo, Italiano. Hey, mambo, mambo, Italiano. Go, go, Joe. Shake like a Giovanni. Hello, Casa Dici. Get happy in the pizza when you mambo, Italiano. Shake it, baby, shake it, 'cause you love it when you take a me. Mama says, stop, I'm gonna tell Papa and I hate you through. You don't have to go to school. Just make out with the beat bambino. Eat you like a vino. Kid, you good looking, but you don't know it's cooking till you hit mambo, mambo, Italiano. Hit mambo, mambo, Italiano. Oh, oh, Joe, you mixed up Siciliano. It's just so delicious, everybody can capisce how to mambo, Italiano. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our show, Mambo Italiano. My name's Nadia Sunde and I'm delighted to introduce you to my musical compadres on piano and piano accordion, and he's also our beloved musical director, Mr. John Reeves. Oh, nice. And on double bass, the very suave, very talented Mr. Andrew Shaw. Oh yeah. We're performing the show live for you from a beautiful studio in Maruka called The Hunting Ground. And we're lucky enough to be working with award-winning composer, and today he's our producer and engineer, Mr. Guy Webster. He's waving. You can't see him, but I can see him and he's waving. Now, the inspiration for this show came from my beautiful dad. His name was Peter Sunde. He was an orchardist, an artist, an inventor, and in his spare time he played double bass in a jazz band called Le Combo. I didn't get to know my dad very well. He passed away when I was only 4, but I did inherit his love of music, his instruments, and his amazing collection of 1950s smooth jazz and swing albums. Listening to those albums as I grew up was my way of keeping close to him. I tune into those songs and it felt like we were sharing a moment together. Just me and my dad. It was beautiful, and it still is. And I still listen to those songs, but these days I'm also blessed to be able to sing them with some of my favourite musicians. So ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of me and my dad, this is for you. In the wee small hours of the morning, while the whole wide world is fast asleep, you lie awake think about the boy and never ever think of counting sheep. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, you'd be as if only he would call in the wee small hours of the morning. That's the time you miss him most of all. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, you'd be as if only he would call in the wee small hours of the morning. That's the time you miss him most of all. That is a song you can warm your hands to. My favourite Frank Sinatra song of all time, In the Wee Small Hours, from the album of the same name, released in 1955. Although Frank always referred to it as the Ava album, inspired as it was by his second wife, Ava Gardner. I don't think things were going too well when Frank collected the songs for that album. Each one is full of heartbreak, sorrow and yearning, which I think is why it's such a great album to listen to late at night, when the lights and the mood is low. Well, I think we might need to kick things up a notch after that, boys. What do you reckon? You agree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Might just be time for us to accentuate the positive, if you get my drift. Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You gotta accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum and bring gloom down to the minimum and have faith, yeah. A pandemonium's liable to walk upon the scene to illustrate his last remark. John and the well, nowhere in the ark. And what do they do just when everything looks so dark? They said we better accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Ooh, yeah. To illustrate his last remark, John and the well, nowhere in the ark. And what do they do just when everything looks so dark? They said we better accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, no, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't you mess with Mr. In Between. I'm in such a good mood now. How about you? Yeah, a great song from one of the greats, Johnny Mercer. He wrote it after hearing of a sermon from the Reverend M.J. Devine, who said you've got to accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. So true. It's a song that's been covered by a lot of fabulous artists. For example, Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters did a great job of that song. Aretha Franklin's covered it, Dinah Washington, Sam Cooke, and even Barry Manilow. My dad's album collection had the one from Perry Como, and I love Perry Como, such a great singer. Well, when I was a little girl, every Sunday afternoon after lunch, they used to play old movies on the telly, and I would be glued to the screen. I grew up wanting to sing like Doris Day, dance like Sid Charisse, and I wanted to marry Gene Kelly, or maybe Danny Kaye. I could never choose which one I loved more. Probably Danny. And I wanted to be Sophia Loren. She was so beautiful. I remember the first time I saw her in a movie. She was playing opposite Cary Grant, and the movie was called Houseboat. Do you remember it? You do? She sang a song in that movie that I used to sing all the time after I'd heard it. It went like this. Presto, presto, do your very besto. Don't hang back like a shy little kid. You'll be so glad that you did what you did if you do it with a bing, bang, bong, a bing, bang, bong, a bing, bang, bong. Oh, I could hear some of you singing along. Yeah, but today, actually, we're not going to play that song. I'm so sorry. But we are going to play another song from Sophia for you. A song written by Nicola Salerno and Renato Carasone. Are you ready, boys? A one, a two, a you know what to do. You wanna be Americano, Americano, Americano. Tell me why you're such a fake. You must think you're alla moda, but when you drink whiskey and soda, all you get's a stomach ache. You dance the rock and roll, you play the baseball. Those cigarettes you smoke should make you choke, 'cause they leave your mama broke. You wanna be Americano, Americano, Americano. You were born in Italy, an American, you'll never be okay. Napolita, tu fa fa l'America, tu fa fa l'America. Be Americano, Americano, Americano. Tell me why you're such a fake. You must think you're alla moda, but when you drink whiskey and soda, all you get's a stomach ache. You dance the rock and roll, you play the baseball. Those cigarettes you smoke should make you choke, 'cause they leave your mama broke. You wanna be Americano, Americano, Americano. You were born in Italy, an American, you'll never be okay. Napolita, tu fa fa l'America, tu fa fa l'America. You won't admit you love me, and so how am I ever to know? You always tell me, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. 1,000,000 times times I've asked you, and then I ask you over again. You always answer, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. If you can't make your mind up, we'll never get started. And I don't wanna wind up being parted, broken hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. And if you don't, dear, confess. But please don't tell me, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. If you can't make your mind up, we'll never get started. And I don't wanna wind up being hearted, broken hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. And if you don't, dear, confess. But please don't tell me, perhaps, 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 perhaps. And that was a tribute from us to the Doris Day version of that song, Perhaps, Perhaps, Perhaps. And Doris released her version in 1964, but the song was originally written in Spanish in 1947, Quizás, 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 by Cuban songwriter Osvaldo Fares, and it was first recorded in English in 1948 by Desi Arnaz. There you go. Did you know that? Now you do. 10 years later, Nat King Cole recorded it on his 1958 album, Col Español, and he loved to perform that song. But his absolute favourite song to sing was this one. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Unjust and cold and lonely, lovely work of art. smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Unjust and cold and lonely, lovely work of art. Well, that song never fails to stand me still. There's something about the melody that makes me swoon. And I don't swoon that easily. Mona Lisa won Best Song at the Academy Awards in 1950, and it was written by celebrated songwriters Ray Evans and Jay Livingstone. Now, you may not be familiar with their names, but you will be familiar with their songs. For example, Presto, Presto, do your very besto. Yep, that one was theirs. So was Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. I love that one too. And they also wrote Silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring, soon it will be Christmas Day. But who can forget? A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. Yeah. It's pretty safe to assume that Ray Evans and Jay Livingstone had big houses and healthy retirement funds. They sure did write a lot of hits. Okay, well, I think we might be ready to spend a little time with the fantastic Louis Prima. Such a great artist. Louis came to prominence in the 1940s as a songwriter and a band leader. And this was a time when ethnic musicians were often discouraged from expressing their ethnicity openly. Louis went against that grain. He embraced and he celebrated his Sicilian culture. And as a result, he opened the doors for other Italian-American singers, musicians and songwriters to do the same. And for that, we are so grateful. Here is his song named after his mother and my grandmother, Angelina.
Whoopsie! Sorry about that.
It's all right.
I eat the pasta twice just because she is so nice, Angelina. Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. I eat soup and minestrone just to be with her alone, Angelina. Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. Ti voglio bene, Angelina, I adore you. Ti voglio bene, Angelina, I live for you. E on passione, you have set my heart on fire. Ooh, but Angelina never listens to my song. I eat the pasta twice just because she is so nice, Angelina. Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. If she'll be my cara mia, then I'll join the matrimony with the girl who serves my money. Angelina will be mine. Well, Angelina sounds pretty nice, but ain't no one got a patch on my baby. My baby don't care for shows, My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style, and even Lana Turner's smile is something that he can't see. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for me. Ooh. Yeah, tell me about it, boys. On the double bass. What you got for us, Mr. John Reeves? My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't even care for clothes. My baby, he just cares for me. My baby don't care for those cars and races. Oh, my baby don't care for, he don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style, and even Liberace's smile, ooh, is something he can't see. I wonder what's wrong with maybe. My baby just cares for, my baby just cares for, my baby just cares for me. My baby just cares for me. A song written way back in 1930 by Walter Donaldson and Gus Kahn, and they wrote it for the film version of the musical comedy Whoopee. And it's been covered 100 times since by artists such as Nat King Cole, Dean Martin, Mel Torme, Tony Bennett, Julie London, Nina Simone. Oh, the list is too long. If I started to list them all, we'd be here all day. And we have more songs to play, like this one, Rosemary Clooney's #1 hit from 1951, Come On to My House. My house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you apple and a apricot too. Hey, come on to my house, oh, come on. Come on to my house, oh, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you figs and dates and grapes and cakes. Come on to my house, oh, come on. Come on to my house, oh, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you my house. I'm gonna give you marriage ring and a pomegranate too. Hey, come on to my house, oh, come on. Come on to my house, oh, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you peach and pear and I love your hair. Come on to my house, oh, come on. Come on to my house, oh, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you Easter egg. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything, everything, everything. Come on to my house, eh? Come on to my house. What a song, written by two cousins, in fact. Ross Bagdasarian, the creator of Alvin and the Chipmunks, yes, that's right, and William Saroyan, who is an Armenian-American Pulitzer Prize-winning author. And they based the melody of that song on an Armenian folk song, and the lyrics celebrate the cousins' Armenian tradition of inviting friends and family over and feeding them nuts and fruit seeds and food. Sounds a lot like my house. You're all invited. Come on, come over. Come on to my house. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my friend Mr. John Reeves to play us a little something on the accordion. And I think we're going to play something sweet, maybe even a little sentimental. How does that sound? Hey, John.
Yeah.
You know my favourite Dean Martin song, don't you?
Ooh, Return to Me?
Yes, Return to Me. Shall we do that one?
Let's do it.
Okay. It's like we planned it. Return to me, oh my dear, I'm so lonely. Hurry back, oh my love, hurry back, I am yours. Return to me, for my heart wants you only. Hurry home, won't you please hurry home to my heart. My darling, if I hurt you, I'm sorry. Forgive me, and please say you are mine. Return to me. Please come back, bella mia. Hurry back, hurry home to my arms, to my lips and my heart. Ritorno me, cara mia, ti amo. Solo tu, solo tu, solo tu, solo tu mio occhio. Oh, I enjoyed that so much. John, I think we need to play another Dean Martin classic straight away. I really do. Yeah. I can hear you out there agreeing with me. They agree with me, John.
Okay.
All right. Didn't take much. We're convinced. Are you ready, boys? Take it away. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool just like Basta Vasul, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. That's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. Lucky fella. When the stars make you drool just like Basta Vasul, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusami, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. Amore, that's amore. That's amore. From the 1953 film The Caddy, which starred Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin. Now, Jerry commissioned the songwriters Harry Warren and Jack Brooks to write songs for Dean to sing in the movie, and he personally paid them $30,000 in the hope that they would write a hit, and they sure did. That's Amore was nominated for an Academy Award and was one of many songs from the early 50s that helped to rebuild Italy's reputation as a land of magic and romance and pasta. All the things I think about when I hear That's Amore. So many celebrated songs of the 1950s were written for films and for musicals, including this song by Richard Adler and Jerry Ross for the 1955 musical Damn Yankees, and sung by the character of Lola. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets, and let old man, little Lola wants you. Make up your mind to have no regrets. Recline yourself, resign yourself, you're through. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and soul is what I came for. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. Take off your coat, don't you know you can't win? You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you fool. Give in. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. for, and your heart and soul is what I came for. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. Take off your coat, don't you know you can't win? You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you fool. Give in, give in, give in. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. The song and the saying inspired by Lola Montez, the Irish-born Spanish dancer. She was born in 1821 and she was the mistress of King Ludwig I of Bavaria. She was a daring performer, and in 1856 she travelled to Australia and performed at the Victoria Theatre in Ballarat. Her daring dance, the spider dance, it was so upsetting and enthralling and exciting that diggers were known to have showered her with gold nuggets from the audience. How about that? I think that sounds painful. Do you agree? I think that sounds painful. I know. We're going to take a slightly different journey now from the influence of our Irish-Spanish dancer, and we're going to perform a song for you written by the wonderful Tony Rennis and Alberto Testa. This song was a huge hit for Tony Rennis in 1962, and it really cemented his reputation as one of the greatest Italian pop stars. 1962 was also the year the English version hit the charts, and it was performed by none other than Pat Boone. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, Quando, Quando, Quando. Tell me, when will you be mine? Tell me quando, quando, quando we can share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell me quando, quando, quando you mean happiness to me. Oh, my lover, tell me when. Every moment's a day. Every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando, quando, quando. Say it's me that you adore. And then, darling, tell me when. Every moment's a day, and every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando, quando, quando. Say it's me that you adore. Oh, my darling, tell me when. Oh, my darling, tell me when. Oh, my darling, tell me when. Oh, that is so much fun to sing. And my goodness, Andrew Shaw and John Reeves, what an amazing couple of musicians. And I know you're applauding where you are listening today to this, our live show of Mambo Italiano. What an absolute joy, a privilege and an honour it has been to work on this show and to record it today with the fabulous Guy Webster for you at home listening. Gee, it's been fun. I don't want it to end. I don't want this to end, guys. Can we just keep going? Let's start again from the top and do the whole lot all over again. Unfortunately, we can't do that, but we are going to leave you with a beautiful song made famous by Louis Prima, but many others have recorded it as well, including Dean Martin, and I know you love him as much as I do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. My name's Nadia Sunde. Please, a thank you to Andrew Shaw on double bass, John Reeves on piano and piano accordion. We're going to leave you today with our version of this song, Buonasera. Buonasera, signorina, buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, signorina, we'll go walking where the mountains held the sun come into sight. And by the jewelry shop we'll stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight.